We're just around the Medina station in Nima, and we want to speak to a number of stakeholders, community members, a number of people who work within the constituency, just to gauge what their concerns are prior to election 2024. And we know that the main election will be held on the 7th of December 2024. But before then, let's speak to our own regular constituent. What do they think of the current political atmosphere? How do they want duty bearers, those they've elected in office, to be more accountable to them? And then also those who are expecting to be elected into office, what they also expect of them. And that's why we're here live. You can catch us on TV3 Ghana, and then also let's have many discussions on this. Just make sure you also contribute your own sentiment or your concerns right up on the stream. Well, let me just speak to another people as well. Let me just describe what I see currently. So this is a typical market area, and apart from being a station, we also have a lot of activities ongoing. So there's a station here, and they tend to pick passengers from here to Medina. And the drivers, of course, we know that what their concerns have been about high increments or high prices of fuel. And we know that the latest just took place. And as a result of that, so we have a mixed bag of traders, those who tend to be involved in transportation, and subsequently just normal people like all of us who reside in various constituencies. I have my good friend here, he's called Mijo. And Mijo, what's up?
Cool.
What's he saying?
Adumo.
Nice. So see, I know, idea, kano election manifesto. And they say, ne mo ekasa. Ya say, mwasitine mo te saying, idea na mo pese, one office na ye mama mo MPs ne mo district assemblies no mo ene woman so a omabe contest election no amube vetu ama womo in December, on December 7, 2024. And dear na mo pesa womo ye mama. But to see, my first question is about the country Ghana. What our constituency no? What a dear na da wakoma so yes ye mama.
Your constituency no. Nama bebre wo ho na ye nye hu ebie.
Juma.
Juma na umbe ya my but ye nye hu ebie. Because of why here area muni nyina sometimes my light kwampo emba. I say assemblyman for na muti boa but na ye MP for na muti ye hu bibisa. Ye can say for your road ni nyina kwampo no ye road no nya papa bia enim si. Na enu krapo bi o kra mo semba be siesie krampo no amu abubu kwa no to na e ho na ye bre siesie na tamusu krapo na e be ye djuma krapo na adani asem ye fire cashier na bibia enko ye eti e bo pa na e pa mo cho se saya manyama no ambe hu na amutimi ye man na embua ye kromu no mayo.
Okay, so in some no I say mun so sa o mo motia I was kasa no so betimi atiase.
Oh, metimi aka na mo achase. Na agora kama ngwamunga chikini manga akwe aikide wale za suimuna basuimuna ba kama city light nyama bebre komi ba yimuna ga city mumuna wahala anya ba komi market komi basa bolla ko ina sasa muna ba MP Mwankure ezo eduba tiki ngwamu area mu duka se jala muna area mu ga anya muna apacha anya aje more than 2 months ke ga ba jala muna komi ba muna gira kama ayi ba ayi ezo anya mu ke bina one way I wana ze ka keni managa ba ize bani ba anya za mu bi ma mu shiga tiki stage mabere mu so ka za mu zo mu yaki muna wahala sa muna ba so akoso su ba muna ngwa na se su jala muna ngwa na che mujire ke mu she aiki mu echigaba.
Okay, so if you take a look at the roads that you're talking about, which particular roads are you talking about?
Ebinewo from Nima overhead, Safa Echiro Sakodu Asama station. Ebisunewo with free pipe, Sakodu New Town, Malata Kwainusu, a Kwain Bibri or Hona, a Munyama.
So what has happened? Edienesi Kwano, so say a normal third road and asphalt roads are almost to Swan accident.
No, first, no, na potus ne okwa no subaze sia de emu abubu kwa ne nyina na emu adi machine grader agrade kwa ne nyina but na mu nya bibia oso nti Nima de na se omu kwan.
Okay, nti tame na omo be yes anyama no omo betutu kwan. When did they come to deface the road?
Oh, we met yaka 2 months to 3 months na yako no. Now
I know work has been done. Me who say I say no, you have a lot of drivers. A lot of drivers are here and they do a lot of transportation business. One can say transport business.
Yeah, transport business.
What should I putting and a momo a driver for na no more can a share no.
The driver for the guy mun say ye jumanu. Say see anu way.
The camera munama.
Ye jumanu.
Madam for the camera nyame.
Mate. Ye jumanu. Edumana say aba from kakra adumanu enkoye adenti scan krom na adumanu so diesel ye to diesel ye driver for ye to diesel ye bre sa diesel galo kra ye timi to ye ko ba ku ba pe na diesel na sa se account na for kra ka ya omo agika na afrese mu because bibia nkosro scan won chi ama pages mu so emu timi ye de emu fru cars no mai.
In a typical day, tell me diesel a hina auto or kamu or the cover and I would call him Medina and I said me. Just describe the situation for me as a driver on a particular day.
Me call Madina ni dodo ani nyina me call no mu. But asala me call ba no me to just 4 million. Ina ot me ba kra na asa.
That's the whole day.
The whole day. But me ye juma kra po end 5 million. Me call me to just 4 million. Me call ba kra can end 5 million. Na Jesus no asa nte. Amad bibia high.
So a chasa profit in something in 200 Ghana.
Oh, top money come me fa me coffee. Count that can come na me twa ma itinu nti me fa be coffee. Enti say ebrenu na ye go so bre. Yeah.
Now the way I tell no se si ano me pesa me na amafo so kasa. Good morning to you. What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Honorable Baba Alhaji Nuhu Khalid. I am an assembly member for Nima 441 and I chair the Community Development Committee for the ongoing Garage project.
Garage?
Yes. So, in fact, I came in because I heard...
Let me also introduce my next gentleman. Please just come by. Okay, that's okay. You face the camera for me. What's your name?
Honorable Suleiman Anas. I also is Mr. Assembly member for Kusuntula Electoral area.
Nice. Now, I'm just speaking to Mijo here. Mijo is saying that there are concerns about roads. Which road, Mijo, did you say has been defaced and not done?
Nima over call Asiama station.
So he's a normal driver here. So he's your constituent as well. He's a member of he's a resident in your assembly. He says that there's this particular road that he's describing. Do you know the road?
Actually, I am shocked about his comments. This is a project that is being funded by World Bank, which kick-started barely about 3 months ago. And everybody within that area is attesting to the quality of work that being done around that area. And I'm shocked the kind of comment I heard from him. There are roads which are bad, and Nima is not an exception. There are roads that are bad in the community. But that road, I am telling you, go and interview everybody on that road. He will tell you that indeed something big is happening on that stretch. That road that he mentioned and the free pipe that he mentioned, I can confidently tell you he is lying about it. He is not part of the road that has been abandoned. It is a project that World Bank is funding, and we are doing a community upgrading, and that area has been selected for a community upgrading program under the Garage project. So I don't know.
Okay, so he didn't say that. He says indeed 2 months ago, or just about under that 2 months period, that they wanted, or they've started to do work on the project. There's defacing. So I think it was asphalted, there was potholes. It's extremely bad. So it was defaced. And he is questioning the rapid nature or the pace of the project. And so he says that is...
In fact, Roland, that was not what he said. That was not what he said, because we haven't even gotten to the point where asphalt will be laid on the road. We have two major roads that we are attending to. The first one is the Shama. We call it Videoland Road. Videoland Road. It starts from the Shama station up to the La Paz station. That is where it ends. And then we pick another one from Free Pipe. It goes all the way to the Newtown Road. And as I said, we are doing, with regards to the Newtown one, we are doing a pavement block there.
Okay, so you are doing the pavements first?
Yes. In fact, not pavement first. It's a pavement block like this, as an access road down to that lane. And you don't expect pavement work to be completed in just 2 months. It means we are doing a shoddy job. That road he talked about, we excavated the road up to about 1 meter.
Well, are you the contractor or you just have information about it?
As I said, I chair the Community Development Committee on that project. So I know in and out of that project. We excavated more than 1 meter and we are now doing compaction and filling so that the asphalt overlay will be laid on it. We are doing a resilient project around that area, and everybody who lives around that area will attest to the fact that indeed we are doing a good job. One thing we notice is that yes, there's an Asama station, there's a Madina station. Those in the Asama station, that is where they use as in and out. So some convenience would have been occasioned, but that doesn't mean that it has been abandoned.
There clearly is a problem of communication. So there hasn't been stakeholder engagement because
we have.
Oh wait, because he is somebody who plies the road. He's not saying that no work is being done. He says that it's been defaced by the contractor, and the pace is what he's questioning. Now, you have also joined now. What's your name? Are you also an assembly person?
No, I was a former constituency chairman and the longest serving constituency chairman in Greater Accra, Chairman Olabode Williams.
So, Chairman Olabode Williams, he assigns himself the designation, the longest serving constituency chairman of any party. NDC, okay, for Ayawaso East. All right. So, let me ask you, you're an assemblyman as well. You're in the same assembly with him. Are you also on the same committee, the development committee? Okay. So, what the gentleman is saying, he's only talking as somebody who uses the road. So, the question I want to know is that from you, the assembly people, before the start of some of these projects, did you do community engagement, and what type of engagement was undertaken?
Yeah, we've done a lot of community engagement with the stakeholders in the area. Maybe he hasn't
Been
been
there,
to the,
okay.
yeah. But most of the people here knew what we've been doing.
Okay. Now, okay, so let me give you the mic as well. If you take a look at the concerns of the community, you having been the longest serving chairman for, let's say, a political party, which is the NDC, certainly. What do you think are the top 5 needs of the people?
Well, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah, let's try and go and sit down so that we can have a nice conversation on this. Continue talking.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. You rightly asked an important question. Of course, the good people of my constituency here, in the first place, needs job. Job is their priority. Secondly, the rules. And then thirdly, how they can make their living comfortable. But today, under this present government, it is not like that. Ghanaians, and for that matter, are really suffering under this super incompetent government led by Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia. Mr. Roland, prior to 2016 election, we heard all what Dr. Bawumia told us, Ghanaians. And today, we are not seeing anything on the ground. Where we are seated today, this place was done by the NDC government and our honorable member of parliament, Honorable McNaza. In those days, it wasn't like this. But when McNaza came, the MP, who is currently in parliament, together with the constituency executives, he was able to do this place nicely for the people to enjoy the road. Today, any major project you are seeing in Ayawaso East, Nima precisely, was done by the NDC government under the auspices of His Excellency, the late President Mills and John Dramani Mahama. Today, as we are speaking, we don't have water in our community.
There's no water?
There's no water.
What do you mean? Which areas have been most affected by no water?
I can tell you the entire, most of the areas.
Constituency, we have the Kanda estates. Is that part of
today,
it?
as I'm speaking,
Nima Rural and all that. So
we don't have water in our community. Our mothers, our children are suffering. Yearning for water, we don't get. under this lazy, super incompetent government, who promised us that when they take over in 2016 or 2017, they are going to make sure that they solve every problem in this country. Today, what are we seeing? When I was coming, I heard you talking about cement. Today, a bag of cement is almost 95 Ghana cedis. Under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, it was 17 Ghana cedis. Today, most Ghanaians are crying because of the lies and deceit that was peddled by Dr. Baumia. And that's why today, most Ghanaians are yearning for a change. And the change is John Dramani Mahama. And inshallah, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will come and rescue this nation. John Dramani Mahama, in his time, we saw what happened. The schools, the hospitals, the roads, the water projects. Even in the city of His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, John Mahama gave them water projects. So that's what I'm saying. That when you come to Ayawaso East today, most of the projects were started and completed by the NDC government. The MPP today cannot mention any major project that has been done in Ayawaso East. We started the Paloma
the drain
first under His Excellency late Jerry John Rawlings.
has it been completed?
It has been done. In fact, about 95% has been done. We are left only about 5%, if I'm not mistaken. The assembly members are here, and they are doing their best in making sure that it's completed. Today, as we speak, Dr. Bamia resides in Kanda. We have the president who resides in Nima, and they have done nothing to the good people of this.
So the two first and second gentlemen are all in Ayawaso
They stay
East.
in Nima. His house is just by the Nima police station. Nana Akufo-Addo. Dr. Bamia stays at Kanda. I can tell you vividly that the AstroTurf that they lie that they were constructing today is in disarray. And you know,
Where's the AstroTurf? The one near the mosque?
the one near the mosque,
Okay.
they couldn't even complete it. And it's in disarray. Today when it rains, it's just like what? A swimming pool. The children go there to swim. They lied to us in 2020.
You mean it wasn't well constructed?
It wasn't done. They told us it was their aspirant, the then candidate, Mreku, was doing it. They use it for political gain. And just after the elections, they abandoned it. But I want to assure the good people of Nima, inshallah, if John Mama wins, and I know he's going to win by a wider margin, he is going to complete the AstroTurf. Today, as we speak, the youth in Ayawaso East are yearning for change. They are yearning for jobs, and they are not getting the jobs, which was promised by Dr. Bamia. And I want to assure them vividly that in 2025, when John Mahama is sworn in, inshallah, majority of the youth in Nima, Ayawaso East precisely, we are going to make sure that the jobs that they are yearning for, they will get the jobs under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The schools that they are yearning for in Ayawaso East, inshallah, John Dramani Mahama will come and build a school for them. The market that Dr. Bamia promised to construct or build for them, that has been abandoned for so many years. For 8 good years, he has never stepped at Nima to even assure the market women that he will construct it. Inshallah, when John Mahama takes over the mantle of this country in 2025, he is going to build a new market for them. The likes of Kejetia market and Kotokura market. My brother, the good people of Nima, we are assuring them that John Mahama, His Excellency, is poised. And I can assure them that, look, they should not relent. They should not give up. There is hope when John Mahama takes over in 2025. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Mashallah. Now, please introduce yourself for me. What's your name?
My name is Alaji Tanko.
Alaji Tanko.
Yes, please.
Are you part of the assembly or the constituents or the leaders?
I'm an opinion leader.
You're an opinion leader, Alaji Tanko. So I have Alaji Tanko. I have Chairman Olabode Williams. He says he's the longest serving chairman of the NDC, and so it's a mixed bag of those who are politically exposed person, opinion leaders, as well as normal citizens in Ayawaso East constituency that we've come to sample views from. And then, of course, so what did you say your name was again? Baba Alhaji. Baba Alhaji is one of the leading assemblymen. He currently chairs a community development committee right here. They're undertaking a number of projects, and he's part of those who are at the community implementation stage of the Garrett project. Now, and of course, I have you as well, but let me speak to you, Alhaji Tanko. You take a look at the concerns that have been raised by the community members. For example, Mijo here had been raising issues about the road, and there's been a clarification by Alhaji that it's being done. If you take a look at Ayawaso East, and we know that Nima is the most popular area. Which other areas are popular within Ayawaso East? Which other areas, communities do you know are popular?
We have the Kotobabi.
Kotobabi.
Where we have the police station. We have Newtown.
Newtown.
We have Mamobi.
Mamobi.
Yeah, all these are dense populated areas.
Okay.
Yeah, of the community.
What do you think that the government people say that usually is not reflected on the ground for your community members as an opinion leader, Alhaji Tanko?
Yeah, I don't want to politicize things here. But
No politicization.
My concern,
just speak your heart.
yes, as an opinion leader, is we have two issues in the community, if not three. We make a proposal of a car park because our highway is always packed either by cars or by sand wind or by these wood sellers or what have you on the road, which we've reported to the government that they should create a car park whereby the youth in the community will be used as task force to serve in the community, meaning to create jobs. We've said this, we've sent letters, we've done so many years, nothing has been done. Now the very place that we propose to be used as a car park is being used by squatters. That is a gutter from Kanda to the Mamobi down, Mamobi gutter.
So when you say the gutter, you mean the drain?
The drain.
The drain from the Kanda area to Mamobi.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
Okay.
It's a very big place that it can be used as a car park. That is the proposal that we make. We've done everything that the community, the corporate bodies in the community can come in to support, if not the government fund. The community are ready to come in.
Did you have a talk with the assembly? What was there?
We've sent letters to the government. We've sent letters to the government. Not the assembly. We sent direct to the government. We sent the letters. We've sent letters, a lot of letters. Nothing has come out of it. And secondly, we also propose an SHS schools in Nima because there's a problem now. Even the police headquarters are aware, Nima police are aware that our youth, they don't go direct to the schools. They always dress as they are ready to go to the schools, and at the end of the day, they end up playing games and what have you.
Right.
It has been reported. This is the two issues that I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
If it can be addressed, it will help the community.
Okay.
Seriously.
And those are okay. We'll quickly have to talk about some of the issues. I have some others who have joined me. Please give the mic to the lady if she can introduce herself for me. How are you, Efraze?
My name is Rukayat Ilyas Yusuf.
Okay.
The assembly member for Nima East Electoral Area.
Nima East
Electoral Area.
Now, how long have you been an assembly woman for?
This is my second term being an assembly member.
It means that you serve within the assembly, right?
Okay. Yes.
You serve at the assembly?
Yes.
At the assembly, what do you think are the important things that come up that is discussed, for which when you get to the ground, you don't see a reflection of the things you said at the assembly on the ground?
Okay. You know, the issues as assembly is about fun. As assembly, we work with fund. If the fund is ready, the project that we approve, we use the fund for those projects. Without the fund, we can't do any project. Our challenges is our common fund, which doesn't come in time, as we all know the challenges.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. I hear from the MPs that the common fund to the assemblies don't come. So tell me, since you are a two-time assemblywoman, this is your second, you just started the other one, right? The current or second term.
Yes.
The first term, how long were your common fund delaying, let's say for a year, I know that they give each quarter, every 3 months it's supposed to go, how long? So within a particular year, do they pay in 6 months or they pay in 1 year or 3 months or what?
6 months, you can get our first quarter fund. Even this year, our fourth of last year came this year.
Okay.
That's the challenge.
So from October to December of 2023,
yes,
it just came?
Yes, it just came this year.
When that happens, in terms of the delay in the release of the District Assembly Common Fund, as you, an assemblywoman, how does it affect development on the ground?
It affected development a lot. But when the funds are ready, we use it for development.
What are the things that you think your assembly people need?
Oh, our challenges is about the road assure that we know. The road sanitation. And usually this community, if you serve them letter on sanitation, they don't come out. You get few people on grounds. They'll be complaining, are you going to pay us? And the former regional minister said, we should clean our frontage, and we have bylaws on that, which our people doesn't cooperate on that. If you tell them to come out and help the community, they refuse. They only think about their jobs and the money they will gain from the community at the end of the day. Most of them come from different places to get their daily bread from the community, but it doesn't help us to sanitize the community. That's our challenge.
I think I know Iowa so is very well. So you're saying that it's an area where we have many people coming from different areas. So which areas do they come from? Apart from Medina, tell me.
Some come from Medina, Kotobabi, and etc. Yes, which I can identify all the areas that they come from.
So you're saying they come to create the problems for you?
You said?
Are you saying they come to create the problems for you?
No. They are in the community. We have to work hand to hand. So far as they get their daily bread in the community, we are all one. So if anything, we have to work together. Because so far as we are working here, we all belong to the community. Because you spend your full of time or day in the community. So the community belongs for both of us. So they have to help a lot in the community.
All right. When was the last time you called for sanitation activity or a cleanup exercise?
Oh, even when I won this election, for this thing, to thank the community, I call a sanitation cleanup exercise program. I always serve the basis with letter, the youth of the community to come out and help, because they are the future leaders of the community.
Okay, thank you very much, Hajar. Now, let me go to, just the two of you introduce yourselves, then I'll come to you. Let's start with him.
My name is Musa Ali,
Musa
NDC Constituency Communication Officer.
Oh, okay, NDC. Musa Ali. Okay, Constituency Communication Officer.
My name is Omar Sanda Mohammed, Assembly Member for Nima Research Electoral Area.
All right, so let me stay with you. The concerns that have been raised are that development are ongoing. I get it from my friend here that sometimes there's no acknowledgement that there are some works that are being doing. For example, we have the Garrett project. It's a very important project which generated a lot of debate in Parliament. And we know that it's supposed to improve sanitation, the drains, etc., within not only Ayawaso, but the whole of Greater Accra in terms of... So, do you think that residents and constituents don't seem to acknowledge the efforts that are being made in terms of development? And why?
I think the beneficiaries of the project that is going on much appreciated of what is going on now. Because if you go around and visited where they are doing the project, most of them are happy with what they see. So I don't think the community are not happy with what they are seeing. I think the problem is most of them, it has blocked their business, because some of the drain that they are doing is where people are doing their activities, getting their daily bread. So for some time now, because of the construction work that is going on, they are not working. So that is only the problem that they are having. But appreciation, I think the community has appreciated what they're saying. Thank you.
Now, are you all, in terms of you, the politically exposed persons and the parties, are you living in unity in the constituency? And why do you make the conclusion you make? Is there unity among all of you? And
Relative
why?
to NDC MPP, you mean?
All the parties, assemblymen, those who are public opinion leaders, etc.
I think before I come to that, I would like to also share my view on the issue of the road network in the community. You see, people always want to refer to the ongoing garage project, and I don't think that the government can take credit for that. So when the residents say that there's nothing that the government has done for them, I want to stand with them. You understand? The point here is that, but for June 3, 2015, there wouldn't be garage project, right? So question is, right from 2017, ask the government for 8 years, what concrete steps have they taken to ensure that they have given Nima or Ayawaso its fair share of the cake, minus garage, that is, which was as a result of what happened in 2015.
What do you think is absent? Or has, not been done? Tell me.
I'm telling you, in every aspect, Nima or Ayawaso hasn't benefited for the past 8 years of this government. The thing here is that even the very garage project we are talking about, we all know the kind of some of the kululus that are going on relative to the amount. You know, they went for a tranche of 200 million, the first tranche, which they spent on the project. However, information we are picking is that they have even misapplied that money, and they had to go back to Parliament for another 150 million just recently. And what we are saying is that, look, the people of Nima are paying taxes. The people of Nima are paying my bed tax. We are paying Bola tax. We are paying so many taxes. In fact, what do you call it? COVID tax. But for MPP, no country in the world has ever taxed people who are sick. So our crime in Nima is that Corona comes to attack us, and then the government puts a tax for us for being sick on Corona. You understand? And out of that, you never bring any developmental projects so that we can all say that, yes, this is where we see our money going into. So for me, I don't think that the government has done anything, unless maybe in the next 5 months when they are preparing to go out, maybe they can do some, rush projects. That one I don't know, I can't tell. But barely 5 months for them to go. I think I want to implore on the government to try as much as possible to do something before they leave power, because the people of Nima have really suffered. All our guys who are playing the my bets, today talk to them. They will tell you that a lot of money is being taken away from whatever they win. They go and invest, and when God blesses them to win, then the government takes its share. Yet, their community is not getting anything from government, and that is bad. So, the people of Nima are saying the government must come in terms of construction of roads, hospitals. We need secondary schools. Just recently, they went to break down some fitting shop behind the Nima government clinic. Like the way they did in Lateshi, how they broke the hospital there and left it. So this government has become a government that will always love to destroy, but not be able to build. They are also planning to go and destroy what we all call Nima, Dunia Cinema and CDR there, that they want to undertake a certain project. The question is, how much money do you have? You don't have the money. You want to go and do some wishy-washy things just to convince the people for the votes. What we are saying is that the MPP has failed the people of Nima. In fact, we gave them so much support. They garnered so much vote in the last elections. Yet, they have, taken our votes for granted. So, this time round, I expect the people of Nima to give them a resounding rejection. This is what I can say for now. So, there's no project going on by the government in Nima anywhere. No.
Apart from the garage one, you said.
The garage is not a government project.
The Greater Accra Resilient
it has its roots from the former government, because the issue here is that let us ask ourselves, how many disasters under this government have they been able to solve? Just recently, we saw what happened in Volta region when Akosombo Dam was opened. You understand? Let us ask ourselves, what has the government done relative to a destruction like that? But if June 3, 2015 had happened, and the government was able to liaise with the World Bank, the then government was able to liaise with the World Bank, and people tell us that government is a continuum. So these people came and met that project, that agreement already in session. So they just capitalize on it, and then they want to tell us that they initiated it. They never initiated anything called Garrett. In fact, they don't know anything about Garrett. That Garrett project started under the NDC in 2015. This is what I want to tell the people.
Now, Alaji, at the assembly, and you interface with the member of parliament as well as even the other political stakeholders. If, let's say, Touchwood is December, what can we say are the projects that have been undertaken to improve the livelihoods of people in Ayawaso East, Nima, and the rest?
Well, for me as an assembly member, I have won my election last year. So if you ask me what project will I take into next election, it means I should wait for the next 4 years for another election.
Okay.
So basically, the problem we have in the community has to do with, 1, indiscipline.
Indiscipline.
2, sanitation. 3, water supply problem. 4, roads. And in fact, the key amongst it is the indiscipline that I mentioned. Right now, when you go on the middle of Nima Highway, that is where people dump.
Kizito.
Just in front of us here.
Okay.
On the middle of the Nima Highway, that is where people dump their refuse. It takes an indisciplined person to do that. You understand? We litter anyhow. And I am speaking this as an assemblyman who on a daily basis is confronted with some of these things. And as long as we are not ready to change our attitude, some of these things is going to haunt us even more. With regards to the roads problem, Nima is one of the most worst roads you can think of in the country.
Really?
Yes.
How would you rate it, 0 to 10, in terms of worst and good? Let's say if you were a contractor.
I can hardly give Nima roads 2% out of 10.
2 over 10?
Yes.
Even not 2?
Even not 2. Clearly, we have a very bad roads in the community. And unfortunately, somewhere, I think last year, there were contractors who came to sites, deceived everybody into believing that he is coming to do a 12.7 kilometer road within the community. Unfortunately, he came and put gravels and left.
Which contractor is that? On which road?
In fact, I told you it's 12.2 kilometer roads within the Nima community. He came and put gravels and abandoned the project. And that is how we are in. And after this project, your cameraman can go around the community. This is a center of Accra. This is the seat, this is the community house seat government. It houses the president himself. It houses the nation's broadcaster. It houses the vice president himself. So how on earth can a year of road be embarked upon and community like this has been abandoned? God knows how.
Do you complain at the assembly? Because because you are the people's representative and you even interface with not only is it the municipal chief executive?
Yes.
And then sometimes you interface with the member of parliament.
Yes.
So why is it that you don't get these concerns at the assembly raised to the ministry that is supposed to do that?
There are
Ayawaso East constituents.
There are projects that are beyond assemblies. And some of these projects are obviously beyond assembly. This is a project that should be intervened by the central government, by the road minister. Unfortunately, all attempts by the MP, by the MCE, to draw their attention to this community has not succeeded. So this is the kind of problem we are having. So in the Garrid project, fortunately we have 3 components of the Garrid project all at the same time. The community upgrading, the water supply improvement, and then sanitation. So fortunately all the 3, inshallah, in the next 15 months will be executed within the community, and the community will be the beneficiary of that project.
Okay, so let me go to ordinary members of the community. Now, just introduce yourself. Let this man also introduce himself.
Yes. Good morning. My name is Setnana Kojolate. My name is Setnana Kojolate, and I'm an MPP police station executive.
Okay, you are MPP police station executive. What about him?
My name is Abdullah Ali, MPP
police station executive. Okay, so go to you. If you take a look at the concerns, they have both sides, and even the other smaller ones in terms of the political parties and the stakeholders. The concern is we have high youth unemployment, and then sanitation is a big problem, and the roads are a problem, and even there's no water. Now, as a politically exposed person, but also a young person, are you worried about this? How have you made sure that this has gotten high up there so that they can hear the concerns you have?
Of course. There's nobody who agree with what they are saying, and to the extent I will agree with them also. By saying that the unemployment rate, I'm also a youth. In fact, if I'm not having a job to do, it will be painful. So as for the job, the government was also doing his best. And I know a lot of people that I'm also at others, I also confirm that they'll be employed through this government from this constituency. Thank you.
All right. You seem to be a man of few words. Thank you very much. Now, the concern is that we expect more from the central government. Do you think that the central government has failed the people of Ayawaso East as a young person?
Never.
I mean, forget about you being an MPP polling station executive.
For sure. And that's the reason why I'm here, to clarify some things. Well, when we have an opportunity like this to educate our community members, we have to put political affiliation aside and talk candidly. My uncle here made the assertion that the MPP government...
Chairman Olabode.
The MPP government did nothing for Ayawaso East, which is very, very, very lie. He knows it. Very, very lie. Mr. Roland, when MPP assumed office in 2017, Ayawaso East constituency was under AMA. The first thing President Akufo-Addo did was to give us our own municipal assembly. That's the first thing. A person who wants development for a community, give them their freedom to decide in which development they want for the community. That's what he did first. And I want to acknowledge the municipal assembly, the assembly members who are here. They have done a lot of things. When you go to the Nima roundabout, the clinic there is a new building which was started by our MP. When the MCE came under this government, she completed it. They are here, they can attest to that fact. When you go to Ruga electoral area, we have substation.
The Ruga electoral area?
Yes, it's part of Ayawaso East. We are talking about Ayawaso East. We have substation there, electricity, which was commissioned by our incoming Vice President of Ghana, Mr. Opoku Prempeh. When you go there, we have Institute of Ghanaian Languages, which was built under Ministry of Tourism. Under this government is there. Go and see their roads there.
Nima Ruga.
Ruga.
Just after the post office and going.
All that place.
Okay.
Go and see their roads. What I'm saying is, adjacent to the Central Mosque, they are building art center. Art center is, the construction is ongoing there. across the Kanda Highway, we have SHS there, the NVIT. Go and see the ultra-modern building by this government. Is there. Yes. So if you say this government has done nothing for Ayawaso, it's just their pretense, their usual pretense to steal the mandate of this community. We have member of parliament who is NDC since 1992. Go and see our neighborhood constituency, Ayawaso North. Their MP is NDC, but go and see the development going there.
Ayawaso North?
Ayawaso North. Dereliction of duty, incompetency, that's what our MP is. No empowerment. As a young person, I want to further my education. What is our MP doing to get scholarship for the brilliant but needy students in the constituency? That's the questions the NDC people should be asking. If indeed you have Ayawaso East at arts. Secondly, my boss here is talking about sanitation. Sanitation is part of the MP's manifesto. Way back in 2012, when he was campaigning to be elected, he campaigned, he said that he's going to make sure that his constituency get away about sanitation. He's going to provide slabs, gutter. He's going to provide slabs. He said it. He said he's going to create a fund for education. Where is it? Don't worry. Where is it? So when it comes to issue of politics, we have to be candid. Me, my community is more dear to me than MPP. Because my community is there before MPP. So I cannot come and sit on national TV to lie because of politics. It is never true. This side, which is Nima, West, Kosuntula, our problem is leadership. It's not politics. It's leadership.
You mean at the community level?
At the community level. The assembly
but you have assemblymen, right?
The assembly members are doing their best. But there are some people who are enemies of this constituency, enemies of this community, because of politics. Let me give you one scenario. There was a time that the municipal assembly wanted to come and develop these markets. 2-3 days, the market women were assembled and informed that MPP government want to sell the market, so they should go on street and demonstrate. And they did so. They demonstrated against the development of the market.
You are saying that which market? Is it this very market?
This very market.
The one around the overhead?
This
just the one here, that's around the station?
This market. They demonstrated.
Is it the assembly that decided?
It's not, yes. It's part of their project to develop. You see, when we are talking about development, we have two types. We have the central government development, and we have the assembly.
The local government development.
The local government. The local government or the assembly members, all that they need is our support. To support them to bring development. When they are doing their best, you see some people against them, which is very bad.
Which people usually are against them?
For them, I cannot mention their name here. But if you want, after the program, I'll give you the names. Tomorrow, go and do your show with it.
All right.
So, those things are what is hindering progress.
All right. I think you've made your point. Let me speak to women. I want to hear more women's voices. Diana Adiko is complaining. She's a woman and a gender activist. Alaji Bode, you want to respond to it? No, hold on. Let me speak to some women. Hajia, how are you?
Thank you.
Hajia, tell me, what are the concerns of the community, especially how we can move the conversation forward? Because at the end of the day, development, you can speak in any language. I have Hajia here, she will interpret it for me.
Okay, my name is Leila Kasim. I'm constituency executive member, East Ayawaso.
Okay.
Once again, my name is, I'm the woman organizer in Nima-Fest.
Okay. You're a strong woman, oh. You are everywhere. What's your nickname on the political ground?
Oh.
No nickname?
Layla.
Eh?
Layla.
Layla. When I say Layla, you say, what would you say? Layla?
Zuza.
Layla.
Zuza.
Okay, so Layla, tell me the concerns you have.
Okay. Can I speak Hausa?
Oh, speak it. I have Hajia here. She'll interpret it for me.
Gaskiya community mun gade yana mini kama muna opposition. Kuma muna opposition na kaman MP mu Honorable McNaza ba JMK kan matsayin nan ba. Shi sa community mu nan bai da karfin da zai kawo wani abu ya zo ya yi ciki community mu. Muna nan ga MC mu ta ce kamar za ta gyara hanya ba ta iya ta yi ba. Amma inda kamar president mu JMK kan power ya yi more than that. Ga colleague na ya yi wani magana yanzu ga wai 2002 Nima da Mamobi lokacin na suna game ne. Kuma ya mini dadi kamar MPs mu da suka zauna kan matsayi na su yi nasu. Opposition da MP bai yi lobby kawo don muna opposition. Amma ku zauna muna yi majuna mun karya dai bai yi ba. Muna nan ga kwace za ku gyara hanya ba ku gyara ba. Ga state Nima duka ya bata ba gyara ba. Ga batu kasa bola da menene duka. MC mu me tai mana komi ba. Amma Rabu McNaza inda kaman president JMK kan power an kawo mana an lobby a kawo mana gyara mana cikin Nima. Amma mun zo muna yi majuna mun karya. Opposition bai ina zai je lobby kawo. Bai samu lobby kawo. Shi sa muna roƙa Allah kaman the excellency JM zo kan power. Yeso I develop mana Nima ifiyaka kuma na imani muka zo kan power ya gyara. Don garin ya bata. Komi ya bata ba aiki ba sai komi ya yi tsada. Shi sa ba yau MPP ba zauna su yi mana karya kaman Honorable McNaza ya zauna bai yi komi ba. Shi sa magana nan ba gaskiya ciki.
What did she say?
Okay.
Just summarize it for me.
Okay.
I know there's one thing she's been saying, rhyming through, that the member of parliament, McNaza, is in opposition, so his lobbying skills will be limited.
Yeah,
but
she was saying that the MPP cannot tell us our Honorable McNaza having did nothing for the community. He has done a lot for the community. When the MC said she's going to construct the road, she didn't. So MPP have nothing to say. We are in opposition with the MP cannot lobby many projects for the community. As the system goes, if your mother is not in the kitchen, you can't get enough food to eat. So that's what she's saying. Addition to what she has said, the MP has done a lot. Let me remember the people of the community. Around 1994 going in this community. This Madina station, when it rains, you can't walk into this station.
Oh, is that so? Is that true?
You can't walk.
Okay, all the macro women. Is that true?
You can't walk.
Oh, okay.
The MP has done a lot for the community. Where we sit here is the MP project. The MP brought a project called Operation Cement Your Lungu, which all lungus in the community.
Operation what?
Cement Your Lungus.
Operation
Cement Your Lungus. Yes, that's the.
I understand. I know what lungu is. I grew up in Ashama, so I know.
Yes, that's the agenda for the project. As I'm sitting here, all the lungus was cement those time. That's the MP have done a lot.
All the lungus in Nima were cemented.
Yes.
Okay.
When you go to Ashama Station, the pavement block there is the project for MP. Even the MP creates an inner road from Ashama Station through Hot Coffee, you get to the Kanda Highway. At first, when there is a program, you cannot even pass there.
Okay.
There is a mosque there which MP broke all the mosques and construct another mosque there for the benefit of the community. The MP has done a lot. When you go to Naza Bridge, you can't even cross that drainage.
There's a bridge called Naza Bridge.
Yes.
After the MP.
Yes, which was named by the MP. Yes. Okay. Because he's the one who constructed the bridge. So the MP has done a lot. Let's say the facts. We are all politicians here. But we can't come here and say different things. If my MP did not did well, I will say it.
Okay, but let me ask you, because there's something he's been saying. What's your name? Ali has been saying something. I think that Master Planner Junior Kintampo He's based in Bonoba, is watching. But it's true, he made mention of some things. For example, we all can use the highway, so we can see the school, there's a development there. Do you acknowledge that there's a development of the school by the government?
Which school?
The technical school. Is it a technical school? Yes.
The technical school started by the former MP.
Yes. Relax. I'm saying that. So you acknowledge it was started by your MP?
No. The former MP.
Okay, the former MP.
Dr. Mustafa.
Okay, so I'm saying that.
MP, yes.
I'm asking you, is it true? Because he has said it, that even the school is there, but development is a continuum.
Okay.
So there's been a 2-story block that has been done in the school. It's true.
It's the municipal assembly who constructed it, Yes. It's the municipal assembly who did it.
And then
there are some projects which is beyond the municipal assembly.
That's all right.
But there are projects that the municipal assembly did.
Hey, this woman, you are strong. All right. So then, do you also acknowledge that? I know the polyclinic. Is it the polyclinic?
Yes.
Yeah. There's been work on the medical block. The medical block at the polyclinic. I don't know whether you see it. He said it.
We started by the MP, and we, the assembly members, come and approve it.
Okay, so you were at the assembly when it was approved at the assembly level. Okay, but it's still under this government, right?
Oh, but we, the assembly, finished the project.
All right.
Yes.
All right. I think there's a question I need.
The project is under the MP. It's the MP who started it.
Okay. All right. No fight. You say Haja what?
Rukayatu Ilyasu, the assembly member for the area.
Okay, Rukayatu.
Yes.
Let me. I want to ask a question to all of you.
Roland.
You want to clarify? Okay, Olabode, please, I'll come to you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
You see...
You want to clarify at least point?
Yes. You see, if you attend...
It says that you came to tell lies.
Yes. If you attend a school of lies that has been built by Dr. Baumia, you, by all means...
Let's be tempered in our language.
He made mention of me peddling lies here.
Yes.
I've been in this community for more than years, and I know what is happening. And I've been the longest serving chairman in Ayawaso in Greater Accra.
Olabode.
My brother. The municipal assembly is talking about. He doesn't know the history. I worked at assembly as the LESDEP coordinator for 6 good years under Professor Mills and John Mahama. I was part and parcel of those who started initiative for the municipal assembly. I was part of it. By that time, he was a small boy. He doesn't know what happened there. The Bureau of Languages has been there for a long time. I am telling you.
Oh, the one at Nima-Madina.
Yes, please. And the road that he has talked about was started and continued and completed by Mr. Potofi, the then national chairman of the NDC.
Make it quick
By then,
for me.
I was at the assembly. So if he has come here to peddle lies, I need to correct him. I won't come here and do propaganda because I'm talking to my people, and I want my people to understand why the NDC the people need to vote for John Mahama in 2024. My brother, he sat here and he was talking about, he should mention one single project that has been done by NPP in this community. One single project. And I've told you, and I've lamented on it, that the drainage that was started by Jerry John Rawlings, today still we are benefiting on it. He should mention one day that they have done in this committee. The member of parliament, as we are sitting here, the lady has said it. It wasn't like this. It was Honorable McNaza who came with a visionary conviction that, look, let me do this for them. Go to Frankie's area, go to the Shama area, go to the hot coffee area. It was done by McNaza.
You have to end.
And you are sitting here peddling lies. We are not here to tell lies.
Okay, you say that lies.
Your vice president today lives at Kanda. What has he done for the good of Puniba? Baumia is just here. Akufo-Addo is here at Nima.
Why? Your worry is that you have the president and the vice president in the constituency?
He should mention what he has done. He is only in this country collapsing all businesses as he has been collapsed in Nima here. So what are you talking about? Let us be realistic and talk the truth.
Mr. Roland. Yeah. Mr. Roland. Mr. Roland.
Thank you very much. My name is Ismaila Huruya Ali, the Great Accra Regional Zongo Caucus Coordinator for NDC. I think my brother Ali, I agreed with him on certain aspects and disagreed with him on certain aspects. Who? My brother, my little brother Ali. Yeah. I think the first, he said the president has given us...
You wrote the things down.
Yes. He said the president he said the president has given us the municipality. first. Before we got the municipality, we got our independent as East Ayawaso constituency from the late president, John Evans Atamos. He gave us this constituency because first it was we and Mambobi, Ayawaso North. So the president, Atamos, came in and divided the constituency and gave us this mandate. So before we became a municipality, we became constituency before the municipality. And again, he's talking about development. I think when it comes to development in East Ayawaso, NDC are the best. Look, Roland, I'm telling you, all the inner list that you meet in the constituency was done under the NDC government. The previous and the current MP.
But Alaji, I've asked you, even though the school was built under NDC, we've seen a block that has been constructed under the MPP government. You have to acknowledge that.
It's continued.
Alaji Olabo, relax.
I won't say they started from scratch. There is nothing in this constituency.
And then also,
that's MPP started from scratch.
So what do you want? The one you are going to acknowledge is only from scratch?
No, the one that I'm going to acknowledge is it talk about.
So
unity.
you want something from foundation to full?
The one that I'm going to acknowledge is talk about. It talks about unity. Okay. It's true. Lack of indiscipline is disciplinary.
Okay, hold on. You want to react quickly? Who wants to react? You want to react? Okay. What's your name?
My name is Opele Mansuri, but I would like to speak Hausa because you are in my yes. Iyaye na manya da mata na gaisuwa da safin ga nini na ku diyan ku jikan ku Opele Mansuri. Ina min magana da dawaye na ke yin ga akwai wasu maganganu da yawa politics muke yi amma ka faɗi gaskiya shi zai fabe ka. Yawan ganga an kace MPP bai wani abu cikin nima ba kai gaskiya ba saboda an ka duba bayan kan gano makarantar Malam Hanza nan gano yake MPP Aja Salma MC Municipal Assembly ita ta fara tun scratch har bisa are end baka ga ce min a'a ita ta yi ke kai ita ta yi from scratch har bisa ta compensate kowanne kamata da compensate aka compensate shi so MC ta yi abubuwa da yawa cikin nima ga kaje nima cluster of schools na gano ta renovate wurin ta provide chairs da yawa about 2,000 chairs nima of cluster of schools just here a lot of things sun ka duba sanitation mu ma starting from scratch is here. That is a makaranta, full makaranta, 3-story building. It's a school. Kanda MVTI. We started from scratch. No. AstroTurf, we are still on it. We started from scratch. Yes.
The concern is that the AstroTurf, it was not well constructed. I think the video is even on TikTok.
They cannot say it's not well constructed. Okay. It's ongoing.
I've seen the video. Is it not the one around there?
Roland. It doesn't mean it does not start from scratch.
Hey, relax.
It started from scratch.
From scratch.
Yes, the assemblymen, they were there when we cut the sword.
Yes, I even saw. Yeah, yes. But I'm saying that the video is even on TikTok.
Yes.
Where rain and then the asphalt.
It's still ongoing.
Okay.
The product is from Koda.
The concern is that it was not well constructed and abandoned.
No, it's not.
No maintenance.
Nobody has commissioned it.
Now when you go there, it's like a swimming pool.
Give me my mic.
My brother, it's ongoing. If you are trying to tell me that the AstroTurf is being flooded, go to circle here, Dubai. When it rains, always flooded. Does that mean they didn't construct it well?
The Dubai.
I'm giving you an example. Because you are saying flood.
Please. We all know that the reason why the interchange at the Kwame Nkrumah area was constructed was to prevent the traffic. When it floods, people to commute. So there's no way the interchange could have flooded because the interchange, it's but I think that the conversation we want to have is that we want the development of the area.
Yes.
And I'm saying that the projects that have been cited are all well and good. And I'm saying, do we all agree that development has been done on one side and also being done? That's the point.
Yes.
And you are acknowledging that. So
Yes,
go ahead.
I'm acknowledging that.
Yes.
Because we have a lot of things that the MC has done for this area.
Okay.
So if you sit down here and tell me that, oh, MC and MPP government has not done nothing to the Nima people, you are lying.
Okay.
Even this ongoing project that they are saying World Bank, who did the negotiations? My brother, who did these negotiations?
You mean the Gary project?
The current project. The current project. They just sit here, do propaganda. I don't know why they are misleading their people. They are misleading their people. John Mahama has been the president of the Republic of Ghana for almost 6 years. Where is he? What has he done to the people of Nima? They should tell us.
A lot.
What has he done to the people of Nima? They should give me one thing, one social benefit that every Nima person is benefiting from what John Mahama did to Ayawaso East. No. No. So my brother.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Assembly, please talk for me here. No.
Roland.
Don't beat me. Relax.
Roland.
No, wait.
I'm here.
Wait.
I'm here,
Please,
Roland.
let the assemblyman talk.
Roland, I'm here.
Mr. Roland, I have.
Mr. Roland, I'm here.
I have a clarification.
Please, relax. I'm controlling. Relax. Let the assemblyman start talking.
Mr. Roland.
Mr. Roland.
Continue.
I have one clarification to make on earlier submission that was made by my friend, the communication officer of the Ayawaso East, with regards to the implementation of the first tranche from the World Bank with regards to the Gari project. And he made mention of...
The one that was made post-2015, the first one?
No,
or the current one?
200 million that is being utilized, that the money has been squandered. I want to put on record that from the record we have, the implementation was successfully done. This is the first project in my community, in my life, that I have seen compensation being paid to affected person, and a lot of money that is supposed to go into the road construction, into the community improvement, has gone into a compensation payment. And I know of over 500 individual and structure owners who have benefited from this same project. So it is not true that that money has been misapplied. Okay. Again, as I made mention earlier, and I want to reiterate that point, with regards to how we can win the war against sanitation, I want to limit myself to the job that I have asked myself to do, that is assemblyman, which has to do with community help. The biggest challenge we have is the sanitation, as I said earlier. And how are we addressing this? Through this project. As part of this project, World Bank and Garrett is instituting a place called a sanitary site. And this sanitary site, what it's going to do is they are going to provide us with some cleanup materials, some tricycles, some compactor machines that will make sure on a daily basis we won't see the kind of mess we are seeing on the Nima Highway. So these are some of the things that Garrett is making to improve the sanitation within the community.
Mr. Roland,
I want more. Okay,
so on the waiting list
introduce yourself and make your point.
Mr. Roland.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdul Fattah Al-Hassan. People call me Cash.
Abdul Fattah Al-Hassan. People call me Cash. So AKA Cash.
The mayor of Nima.
The mayor of Nima. Speaking.
Let me talk. Unofficial. If I say the mayor of Nima, people think that we have mayor of Accra.
Or the assembly.
But only Nima has mayor. Ashama doesn't have. Fadama and the rest. All right.
Abdul Fattah.
I'm here to
mayor
speak
of Nima.
for Nima. I'm not here to speak for NDC or MPP or CPP.
Tell me your concerns, really.
I was in my room and I saw this program. Quickly, I take my shower, I take Okada for me to come and meet. But what I see here, I see a debate between NDC and MPP. And they are not wrong. They are defending their party. They are politicians, most of them. But they are Nimanians. What pains me here right now, they are talking like everybody is protecting his party. They are not protecting the community. Me, I'm here to speak for Nima and speak the truth. You understand? Since 1992, I was 52 years. My age. Yeah.
You were 52 years in 1992?
No. I say my age, 52 years. So I want to speak. Since I was born in Nima, born and bred, still living in Nima, I want to say something that maybe there is younger ones here. They never see. I see government after government. From Achampon, Liman, Rollins, up to today. So when you talk about development, some of them, they did their best and leave. But it's painful. We have the seat of government in Ayawaso East constituency.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, if, let's say, there is a proverb in Hausa language, Mekaza be chinkafa.
Mekaza be chinkafa.
Mekaza be chinkafa. Means that,
be chinkafa.
Yeah, means that, I have a sheep, I'll kill the sheep and I end up eating the head, not the thighs and, So the reason why I'm saying so, the seat of government is in my area, my community, Nima, Ayawaso East.
You mean we have the Jubilee House there?
Yes.
The president also lives
It's
here.
not Jubilee House, it's Flagstaff House since Dr. Kwame Nkrumah time. So listen to me. Since Dr. Kwame Nkrumah time, Flagstaff House, every day, that is where we go and kill rats. We call it Bera and broadcasting. We have Netherlands Embassy in Nima, Czech Republic Embassy, France Embassy, and now they move because of the Jubilee House. Is that not so? But see this, our community. This community has been divided by 4. We have estate and we have rural side. So estate is Kandaruga and Nana Akufo-Addo area. You understand? The rest is Nima East, Nima West, Mamobi East, Mamobi West. Before later they separated the 2 constituencies. But let me go forward. All our MPs, after Nifuta, he was MP before Yaya Kansas, may his soul rest in peace. He did his best. He left. Dr. Faruku came. He did his best. He left. Dr. Mustafa came. He did his best. He left. Now our current MP is doing his best. But let's put everything together and talk about since 32 years, 1992 politics. What is Nima benefit out of it? I'm not talking about Ghana because politicians, they are failures 32 years. The whole Ghana, the politician and this MPP, who fail mu. Just a kushuru mu Ghana. I'm speaking for Nima because I'm a mayor of Nima. So right now, I want to talk about currently.
So what are the things you want to talk about? What do you think the people of Nima should have gotten and need going forward?
Currently, if somebody is looking this program, he should tell my president, Dr. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Before he became a president, he said he's a Nima boy. Anytime he said that, I'm proud. You know why? Because I see him as a big man, elderly man, and I see him as Mutunda Kida Ilimi, Mutunda Kada Kansh, in the gata, like his background is full package before he became a president. So I know Nima will be like a New York City because Nima is like New York. For me, that's how I see Nima. It's like New York. Nima is the capital town of the whole Zongo community in Ghana. Mayor of Nima says so. I say so. As I see people, you can't challenge me. Achama, you can't challenge me. Fadama, everybody. You understand? So we deserve better. Any project, any money, anything is Flagstaff House. In my community that they do a cabinet meeting, they take decision. So why are you taking decision in my community? And if you want to share the money, I will not get it. Why? So somebody must tag my president and the vice president now, flag bearer of MPP.
We should tag them.
How many months left before election?
5 months less.
So I'm telling my president, the Akufo-Addo, the one is going. I don't know. I'm not God. Everybody can be president. But I want to tell them that before these 6 months, I beg them, I take Allah beg them. Me, I want to celebrate them because, especially Nana Akufo-Addo, I want to celebrate him because he's a Nima boy. So when I have a program that is coming, that one, I call it Nima Affair. Either you are CPP, PNC, we'll come together and talk about Nima and see the next 10 years where Nima will go. So I want to have him in that meeting with my brothers and sisters from other side. How are we going to do? You are going to retirement. You can't go like that. You can't go like that. So
what do you mean?
What I mean is, now he's going.
So he needs to leave a legacy for Nima.
He needs to,
because he says he's a Nima boy.
Big legacy. Big legacy.
Please end for me.
Right now, it's on power. Even if the other side they are on power, the same thing I'm going to tell them. You understand? Me, I work with every government because I pay school fees, I pay light bill. I don't do my politics one side. If you do one side, you go one side. You understand? They know me. I know what I'm saying. So I care about my community. Ya nina kanina mata mada mata. Kuya could defend the party ku. But let's speak the truth. You see the drainage, the big one?
Yes.
Yeah, it's NDC government who started it. The big one.
The Nima Gota.
The Nima Gota.
The one that's being...
You see our road?
Yes.
This our Nima Street from Nana Akufo-Addo house to Accra Girls. You see the pavement? It's a Kufuor who did the pavement blocks and re-bring the light back, the street light. I can go on and on and on. Like, let's speak the truth. If Nazar did well, let's say Nazar did well, but he needs to do better. But we don't say. You see this our road, 2010. Since Asameas came and he renovated the whole road up to now, we didn't see anything. But go to Ayawaso North, Ayawaso Central, everywhere, West Wago, Asphalt. Why? They want to disrespect us. So, President, if you are hearing me or whoever is hearing me, I beg you, try and do this our Nima Road from your house to Accra Girls and do the inner ones. You see the layout, Nima West. President Rawlings did it. Listen to me, President Rawlings, he did the layout. You understand? So some of them they did but if you say MPP didn't do anything,
Nima Mayor, please
listen
wrap up.
to me. If you say MPP didn't do anything, it's not correct. If you say NDC didn't do anything, it's not. Everybody do, but Nima deserves better.
Because the president is a Nima boy.
Not only the president, now vice president.
The
vice president. They live in our constituency and they move all the way and go and do project, commission project, and we are here. Why?
Give me the mic, please.
Hello.
Why you want to cut me?
Oh, you haven't ended.
So
no.
He's done. Okay. He's done.
You want the debate? All right. Thank you very much. Salam alaikum.
Mr. Roland.
Please. Let me.
Before the lady.
Let me. So.
Just 1 minute before the lady comes.
Okay.
Mr. Roland.
Let me. Today I want to go to 2 more ladies before. Then I'll go to. What's your name?
My name is.
Then I'll go to Kobe.
My name is Nima-Madina.
I want to correct something. That's what if. Listen, that's what if. That's what if is very important to us because.
Which one? The one that's on TikTok?
Yes.
Okay.
We have Mohamed Kudus. Listen to me. He's a darling boy. When you talk about Ghana football, right now, currently, Black Stars, is Mohamed Kudus. The AstroTurf, the MPP government, listen to me, this administration, they started it. Listen to me. They started it from scratch. It's true what my brother is saying. And me, I lobby it. I personally lobby it to the Coastal Development Authority, Jerry Ahmed. I personally, today I'm saying it on TV. What on the Kemagana Batu Kakudi Park, AstroTurf, Wosusu Kayisu, Kariani, Nina Lobby, ni Mayor of Nima, Nina Lobby. Jerry Ahmed, Yezo, Nida Bokanena, Su Fiston, Su Edmond, Akazo, Akakat, so I have all the videos. So right now, the AstroTurf, listen, the AstroTurf, I tell God beg them. I know they will do it, but they should start and complete before the election. You understand? One thing about this development, when they go, they will carry it. No, that's enough. They do AstroTurf. They do the election. We win. they carry it. No. Just say, you are not NDC. Don't Allah yana development. Kubari development ya wuche. Kakache weba government inake imba. Just a can sabotage pro. Can sabotage mudu kadi. Don't Allah do nabi. Inza imuna abu. Imba government kake imba kaka zoka kawo magana ka sa. Kubari imuna development. Yeke kanka. Kakuma kayi. Don't government go, government come. Salam alaikum. Yeah?
Mr. Roland, he has said a lot of things that are not factual.
No. Give it to the lady. Give it to the lady. The lady, I want to do 2 more.
Hey.
All right. Okay, Hajia, let me hear from you.
Sunana Naima Adam.
All right. Okay, guys.
My name is Naima Adam.
It's okay.
The woman organizer of Concerned Nima Citizen Foundation.
You are the women organizer for Concerned
Nima Citizen Foundation. I'm here to talk about Nima and the concern of Nima. Naso Yausa. Sunana Naima Koya Sen, Concerned Nima Citizen Foundation, woman organizer. Yo, Nima. Problem now, Dukane Kambatung MC mu. Bate na fair. MC mu bate na fair. Yo, munche mu Nima president mu ne MC mu. Ita kerike da mu ya Nima. Uri rayuwa mu. Uri health mu. Uri chi mu. Uri sha mu. Uri kwana mu. Inda za mu bi garuwa mu ya kyau duka yana kan MC mu. Yau ku duba kan Nima kan rodu mu saboda Allah ku fita Nima New Town Mama Obi yau ku duba inda ake aje bola tsakanin titi.
And those were some sights and sounds coming to you live from Nima, Ayawaso East. This is our election manifesto. We're bringing this to you every weekday as we draw closer to the elections. We want to find out from the grounds what exactly do the people need. And so we do this every day from 7:30 a.m. on the show. When we come back, we're going to go into a conversation on personal financing, some important proper lifestyle choices that you need to make so that you'll be able to stay afloat during these harsh economic times. Stay tuned. You're watching TV3 New Day.